Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I am wrapping up my July music finds. Now, for those of you that don't know, this is a monthly series I've been doing throughout the year of 2021 where I talk about what I've bought during the previous month. And as always, I like to mention that this does not include VCLT that I've received or any video that I've done like an unboxing on. This is strictly, stuff that I haven't shown. So with that being said, it's going to look like there's a lot less than normal, but I received a lot in the mail from people like Aaron Mutha Alamere, from Adam over at What the Gym, and just some great gifts. And also I had a huge haul during my record crawl in Asheville, North Carolina a couple weekends ago. So this is just some stuff that I've picked up, and I'll just jump right into it, not to make it too long. So let's start with the CDs, which there are far less of. This is, I think, the first month that the albums outweigh the CDs. So let's start with something new, which I plan on doing a review of at some point. This is an album by the duo She and Him, the She being Zooey Deschanel, the Him being M. Ward. And this is Melt Away, a tribute to Brian Wilson. Now, this is really cool because it's got the smooth vocals of Zooey Deschanel, who you might know from the movie Elf. She plays Will Ferrell's love interest, and she's also in the show New Girl that was on TV for a long time. Now, this album was produced by M. Ward, has some great deeper Brian Wilson cuts on it, like Melt Away, Kiss Me Baby, but then also some hits like, Wouldn't It Be Nice, Don't Worry Baby, Do It Again. So I'm going to do a full review of this later, but check it out, She and Him. Next, I've been filling in my Eagles collection. I got One of These Nights by the Eagles, Desperado, and you can see Amazon did a wonderful job packing, as usual. The self-titled debut. Once again, thank you, Amazon. And then the reunion album, Hell Freezes Over, which, again, thank you, Amazon. I also bought the first full-length Pokey LaFarge album, which I didn't own. This is Pokey LaFarge in the South City 3, Middle of Everywhere. It's got some good stuff on here, like So Long, Honeybee, Goodbye, Sunny Side of the Street, Mississippi Girl, River Rock Bottom, Drinking Whiskey Tonight. Just great ragtime American music. So check out Pokey LaFarge. I talk about him all the time, but please go check him out. And then I got this package on August 1st. However, I ordered it in July, and it was delivered to my apartment in July, but I didn't get it till August. Like, I didn't check my mail until then. But there's some Christmas albums that came out on Real Gone Music. They had a great Christmas in July sale, like 50% off. So I have Music of Christmas by Percy Faith and his orchestra, with a bunch of bonus tracks on there, so I'm excited to listen to that in a few months. I got the Williams Brothers Christmas album. This is, of course, Andy Williams with his brothers. You have 23 songs on here, so I am really excited to hear that. I love Andy Williams and his brothers singing. And then the last of the CDs, I got the Ventures Christmas album, which I know my friend Matthew Street is a big fan of. And this has the mono and stereo versions. So thank you, Real Gone Music. Now, let me jump into a couple of 45s that I got. The first one is a Pokey LaFarge single, which I had no idea existed until it came out. And this is the Goodbye Barcelona single from his album Something in the Water. And then he also has an unreleased track called Blue Morning Lullaby. And this was produced by Jimmy Sutton, who, if you know anything about Jimmy Sutton, you know he's a great stand-up bass player. He's played with Pokey LaFarge, J.D. McPherson. So, Goodbye Barcelona. It was on sale on Pokey's website. And then I got this little guy, which I will talk about at a later date. This is a single that I made at Third Man Records in Nashville, Tennessee over the weekend. I recorded a John Prine song on this album, and I'm hoping to do a quick Nashville video as well, so stay tuned for that. All right, and now let's move into the LPs. So here's one. It's called Hermans Hermits on Tour. It's their second album. I got it for $5. And really, I mean, the album played okay and everything on MGM. But really the main reason I bought it, and I didn't really care what the album sounded like, was that whoever had this album last stuffed it full of stuff. So, they were obviously big fans of Peter Noone and Hermans Hermits. So they've cut out pictures. There's Peter Noone from a newspaper. There's the band from like a teeny bop magazine, Hermans Hermits. Here's a color picture from some sort of magazine. Then you have, this is kind of cool. Again, cut out from a magazine. As well as on the back, there's some more Hermans Hermits related images. Pretty cool, huh? There's a very young Peter Noone on the front there. And there they are again. And what's cool is this is, on the back they have a spot 5 errors for a caricature of the Youngbloods. So, kind of neat there. And this was all stuffed inside this album. I don't even know if the record store knew about it. Kind of a goofy picture of Herman, i.e. Peter Noone, there. And then they just cut out this banner, Hermans Hermits. And then we have the original record sleeve. So kind of neat. So very cool that I bought that for $5, and then I had all that history tucked away inside of it. All right, next. I haven't listened to this yet, but I will at some point. This is a recent Impulse Jazz reissue. Ray Charles, Genius plus Soul equals Jazz. This is the, again, acoustic sound series, audiophile, mastered from original analog tapes. So they say. But I believe Impulse is a solid label. So excited to have that. Next, a lot of you might have known that Target here in the States was doing a sale on vinyl records, like a deep clearance sale. And I shopped online and was looking for, you know, some of the deals, and they had them because they didn't have them in my store itself, the actual store in person. So I got these few from Target. This is the Bee Gees Timeless 2 record set, $11. And you can pause that if you want to look at the tracks. So $11 on clear and transparent blue vinyl. I got Cat Stevens' Greatest Hits for like $5. This was on a cool red vinyl. I got the 2017 reissue of Sgt. Pepper for like $7 or $9. This was retailing at like $40. So there's Sgt. Pepper. Now then I went to another Target location later that last month, And they did have a few albums there on clearance, including these two that I purchased. This is Love for Sale, Lady Gaga and Tony Bennett. This will likely be Tony Bennett's last album. Again, I bought this for like $7, and the CD of this thing goes for like 18. So, and then lastly, I got Robert Plant and Alison Krauss's new album, Raise the Roof, with alternate artwork, and you can see the tag there, $8.39. So, thank you, Target. Last couple here, I got the newest album from Ben Rector. If you know Ben Rector, he is a singer-songwriter. I saw Ben Rector in concert back in June, and I've never did a concert review, but I didn't think people would be interested. But really, really upbeat, positive guy. And actually, funny enough, they sent me 2 copies of this record, so I have an extra copy that I'm gonna give to somebody. So, but it's a fun record, just upbeat and some nice piano ballads. And lastly, the last couple here, I finally got a copy of Get the Knack. I know a lot of people talk about this album. I got this at my local record store. It sounds great. Kind of the 70s answer to the Beatles. You can see they were copying the Beatles there. And then I got a nice clean copy of Abracadabra by the Steve Miller Band. And I'm really happy to have this. Some great stuff on here. Keeps Me Wondering Why, Abracadabra, Cool Magic. There's Steve and the Fellas. I got to see Steve Miller in 2019. He had Marty Stewart in the Superlatives open for him. Steve Miller can still get it. His voice is great. So there you go. Those are my CD and vinyl finds for July. Let me know what you think. Again, subscribe, like. I'm very close to 500 subscribers, so please, please, please subscribe. And yeah, I'll look for you on the next one, where I will give you my July music wrap up. So in the meantime, y'all be good. Take care. I'll talk to y'all real soon.